Drought and no access to basic amenities, a complete humanitarian crisis has gripped the war-battered region of Tigray in Ethiopia. And now the World Health Organization chief has cited racism as being the reason behind the world not paying attention to the Tigray crisis.
The World Health Organization's Director General has suggested racism could be behind a lack of international attention being paid to Ethiopia's war-shattered Tigray region. In an emotional appeal, Tedros Adhanom Ghebreyesus, who is from Tigray, questioned why the plight of civilians there is not getting the same attention as the Ukraine conflict.
I can tell you that the humanitarian crisis in Tigray is more than Ukraine, without any exaggeration. And I said it many months ago, maybe the reason is the color of the skin of the people in Tigray.
War broke out in Tigray in November 2020 between the TPLF and the federal government and its allies. The fighting eased in March after both sides had fought to a bloody stalemate and the government declared a humanitarian truce. Tedros said the situation within Tigray is the worst disaster on earth.
Nowhere on earth 6 million people are sealed off. Nowhere. From basic services, from their own money, from telecom, from food, from medicine.
He added that he was not saying this because he is from Tigray, but because it is the truth. Also speaking on Wednesday, the WHO's Emergencies Director Mike Ryan hit out at an apparent shortage of concern over the drought and famine unfolding in the wider region and the ensuing health crisis. No one seems to give a damn about what's happening in the Horn of Africa, Ryan said. Millions of people are facing severe hunger, the UN and humanitarian agencies have warned, in the region's worst drought in 4 decades. That includes the threat of famine in Somalia. The WHO has called for $123.7 million to tackle the health problems resulting from growing malnutrition.
Well, our correspondent Kaleta Wanjohi has sent us this from Ethiopia's capital, Addis Ababa.
According to the United Nations, there are about 9 million people over 9 million people in that area in the northern region of Ethiopia that have been affected by this conflict that began in November 2020. The World Health Organization is just reiterating what it has been saying before, although this time we are seeing the WHO director being more stern and also bringing in the aspect of the color. Is it because of the color of the people of Tigray, that's why they are suffering, you know, and that kind of takes this a notch higher. So the WHO arguments are that people are not getting enough services, health is an issue, as well as other humanitarian aspects. But with time, analysts are saying probably if the government lives up to its own words, saying that it is beginning to restore services in the north, maybe then the WHO director will not have to complain very much again in the future. So it is a matter of time to see if the basic services will start resuming in that region.